is Marjory, and I am so excited because a project I've been working on is starting to really come together. It's called the Almendra project, and I've got the space now. I'll give you a quick tour of that, but we've got the machine. So let me give you the backstory. So all around Puerto Rico, there are these wild trees, wild almond trees. They don't require any water like in California, and they produce a huge amount of nuts. And those nuts are like 50% protein, 50% fat, 25% protein, full of nutrients. And if you know anything about backyard food production, fat and protein are the hardest macronutrients to create in backyard food production. Like, you think about it, in your garden, there are no fatty vegetables, right? So anyway, there's these almond trees that are everywhere, dropping nuts everywhere, and they're going completely unused. And the biggest blockage to accessing all that incredible nutrition is that they're kind of hard to haul. And so myself and a group of people on the island have been working to find a machine that will haul them, and a big shout out to Laura Dain, who contacted Mike in Idaho, and there is a machine that can haul these nuts. It's actually has a variable grinder on it, so you do the first pass through to get the outer hull off, and then you set it to break the shell, and you have to run it through 2 passes. So I'm so excited. So the machine is coming next Friday, and I've got a space to put it in. We estimate, I forget how many tons of almonds get imported into Puerto Rico, and it would only take about 7,000 almond trees for Puerto Rico to be almond self-sufficient. And we're fairly certain that just here on the west side of the island, there's more than 7,000 trees. So this is a way for Puerto Rico to become almond self-sufficient. And these almonds, they are not genetically the same, but they taste the same, they look the same, they're fabulous. So here I'm going to pop in this photo of the machine. And then here's a photo of Karina Himerson, who is Hermeres. Oh my God, Karina has 15 names, she's Puerto Rican. Amazing young woman who's going to be heading up the project, and we now have the space to put it in. So this is going to be arriving next week. So we've got this whole area here. We're going to move some of the boxes of stuff. Also want to point out to you, we're doing some really, really highly biogeometry is this whole new agricultural science that we're starting to do a lot of experimentation with. You cannot buy parts, you have to make them. So we have a 3D printer to make them. Here's another project we're doing. There are 2 gut bacteria that are super important and foundational for your health, Lactobacillus reuteri and gasseri. So we're doing experimentation with culturing that. And you know, we've done so much this year. We've had, let's see, every other month, on the odd months, on the 3rd Saturday, we have a plant and seed swap party. So we had 6 of those this year, and that's something we've been doing for several years. We've also had Maria Benedetti, the fabulous herbalist, out to teach us all about medicines from just local plants around here. We had an expert come in, talk about wetlands, and then we all learned how to do soil samples. We've had workshops on worm farming and worm composting, and we've seed starting, and a really, really big shout out to Shannon Francis, who has worked with Natalia over at Simple Greens Cafe, and we've now started a community garden, a 6-bed community garden.
Why are we singing Christmas songs?
Fertility dance.
So there's a lot happening here, and then let me take you into the backyard to show you some of the other things we've got happening. So isn't that beautiful? My neighbor, the guy next door, Luis, gave me those. So these little funny mobile homes, basically little mobile townhomes, are filled with rabbits. And this is actually a fairly large yard here, but we're working on developing a way to do backyard meat and grow all of the plants for the rabbits so that you never need to go to the food store. So we're developing ways to be completely self-sufficient in your backyard with food. So we'll also be growing, there's a very simple system that I actually developed on how to grow half of your own food in your backyard in, it's only about a half an hour a day. And we'll be implementing that system here as a demonstration system also for the community. So we have a lot of projects going on, and I am so excited. The Almondra project is, we're going to get the machine. A shout out to Carlos, who's going to drive his truck and pick it up, and then I'll be using my trailer here to move it here, and then we'll all be assembling it and getting that project started. And if you want to contribute to this, we really could use your help. We are a 501c3 nonprofit, can accept 1101 donations if you're an Axisti investor. We also have crypto wallets, so we can accept, and we've had some donations via crypto. So there's a lot more that we need to do. We need to get an upgrade to the almond hulling machine to make it more efficient. That's about $5,800. We need to get a bean sifter to help sift the chaff and make that a more automated process. So that's probably be about $3,200 when it's finally delivered. And of course there's electricity and rent. We do have some more experimental projects that we need funding for. We would love to get a solar panel system so that we don't have to deal with Luma, which is wholly inadequate for running any kind of business or operation. We've got some building supplies, but we need to build drying racks for the almonds. We need some cinder blocks and soil to make the example garden beds. So we need a few more things. So if you can donate, we would love it. We'd appreciate it. And I can guarantee you that every penny of it that you 100% of it goes into creating more local food here, not only in Rincon, but throughout the island of Puerto Rico. So, please reach out to me. Let's see, I'll have my contact details probably in the description. My phone number is 737-230-4699. Call me, reach out. Please get in touch. We're really excited though. This is just an amazing project, and I'm so stoked. I'll get you an update video on a regular basis of the different things we're doing, and when we get the almond machine in. Yay! Okay, talk to you later.
Why can't you stop?